What's up, guys? We're back on the road again. You can see we're driving. We're actually in Castle Rock, Colorado. Funny thing, yeah, if you watched the Dirt Monkey video, I don't know, a couple months ago, we had the thought we wanted to deliver that trailer to Dirt Monkey, and I said, "Hey, Brian, you want to get on the road and go do that?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm always down." So fast forward, me and my family were going to go on a little ski trip, and I had this guy that we've talked to off and on, has been a kind of a Diamond C fan for a while, has a few different Diamond Cs, and I thought, man, if I'm going to be in Denver, I might as well go hook up with Nick. And so again, I called Brian. He's like, "Hey, Brian, I got a crazy idea. You want to go to Denver?" And he's like, "Dude, I'm always ready." He's like, "I stay ready so I don't have to get ready." And so here we are. We're in Castle Rock. We're headed to see Nick Johans of Johann's Hauling Service. He services this whole greater Denver metro area, hauling all kinds of different equipment and cargo and stuff. So right now we're actually headed to Nick's place. We're going to catch up with him. He's got a delivery to make, and we're going to just learn a little more about Nick and what he does. We'll see you when we get there. All right, guys, so we are here. We're pulling up. I know the sun's kind of working on the picture there, but we're pulling up. It's beautiful out here. I've never been out to this part of Colorado before, but we're pulling up at Nick's place, Nick Johans, and looks like he's actually got something loaded. It's got a little scissor lift. He's finishing up getting chained down, it looks like. So we're going to jump out. We're going to talk to him for a minute, and then, as I promised, we're going to see exactly what he does. Oh, we're happy to see you guys too. All right, guys, here we are. We're with Nick Johans. What's up, man?
How you doing?
Doing good. Thanks for letting us come and get in your business today.
Sure.
I know you got work to do, so. But
anytime.
So looks like the first trailer, I told you he has a couple of different ones. Is a 45, well, was a 45 HET. That tells you how much I'm out of the, ends up getting a little bit mixed up. But anyways, so he's got HCT behind his 1 ton. And can you tell us just a little bit about what we're doing today? Where are we going?
I got a scissor lift on here. We're going to Caterpillar and Aurora. We're all tied down, ready to go.
Sweet. So is this mainly what you do?
Yep. Mainly do small equipment, skid steers, mini X's to scissor lifts, anything like that.
You stay in kind of a radius of Denver?
Yeah, mainly in Colorado. We do some of the surrounding states, but mainly we're based out of Castle Rock here.
Awesome. All right, guys, we're going to hit the road. We're headed to Aurora. We're going to go with Nick to drop off the scissor lift at Caterpillar. Let's go. All right, guys, we're picking it up right here. We jumped in with Nick. You saw, we had the GoPro mounted on the truck getting to this point. We jumped in with Nick here because we're only a couple minutes away. Going into this is a Caterpillar dealership?
Yep, Wagner.
This is some Wagner we have a Wagner Cadillac in Texas. I keep trying to say that, but it's Wagner Caterpillar.
Yep.
And so this is one of Nick's kind of dedicated customers. He works with quite a lot running equipment. And so I asked a few minutes ago, you have 3 trailers, in which we've seen. If you go follow him, Dirty Life of, on Instagram, you go follow him there, you'll see he posts pictures quite a lot of the different loads that he hauls. But which one is this one?
This is the HDT. It is the 26-foot gravity tilt deck. I got a 28-foot hydraulic tilt deck, and then we have the GTF, the bumper pull trailer.
So the one we've got today is the older one.
Yep.
Yeah. So the older one, I say old, is a 2020 model. And then the others are kind of spaced from then on, like 2022, 2030 models. But so it's Old Faithful today.
Old Faithful today.
This one, do you know how many miles this trailer has?
Probably 350, 375,000.
375,000?
Yep.
That would give most hot shotters that run cross country a run for their money in a matter of a couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
So when you're talking about a couple 100-mile radius, that's really keeping it running.
Yep.
Quite a lot. So looks like we're not too far. Is it right up there on the?
Yep, on the right hand side.
On the right, the red building.
All of this whole block.
All this whole block. Sweet. coming in clutch just before the end of the day. Was it right before 5? Had to
Yep.
be there by 5, 4:38, and he got it done. The GTF HDT. Gosh, I can't say. I don't even know what kind of trailers we make anymore. HDT came in, made it super easy work of it.
Yep.
We were in and out of there 10, 15 minutes tops. You saw just before this, you saw the video of it, getting it done. So that was the work side. We're fixing to jump out, call it a night. We're going to get back up in the morning. And Nick, has a whole kind of play hard side as well. He and his old man, they do some racing and classic cars and things, and so that's where he uses the GTF for work, but secretly the GTF is meant for hauling. It does commercial work, but it's meant for hauling race cars. So we're gonna get up in the morning and get some shots of loading with it. That'd be pretty cool. We appreciate you letting us ride with you.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
Yeah, we will see you guys in the morning. What's up, guys? Picking back up with you from last night. We got shut down. We were in a pinch to get that scissor lift over to the Caterpillar place. So when we left off last night, we were saying this morning we were going to get into some play hard stuff, with Nick's GTF and some hot rods. So we are here in Franktown, which is outside of Castle Rock, Nick's parents' place. You see his truck in the background. He's back there, just got done unloading the tractor. We got the GTF is staged up over here, but before we get into the work with the GTF and the hot rods, we're here with Nick. And what did you have to do this morning?
We'd moved my dad's tractor.
Yeah.
Brought it back out here.
I got you.
Decided to take the new one out though this morning.
Yeah. So we talked last night. He has the newer HTC. Any particular reason you picked this to move the tractor?
Something different, and try it out.
I got you. So let's take us kind of on a walkthrough of the GTF. GTF. Same thing. Even a different day, and I still can't get the models right. But anyways, kind of take us through a walkthrough on this one.
So we ended up doing the extra side steps on both sides, and we did the 102 wide up front, where my other one does not have that.
Yeah. So this is actually a custom feature. So it wasn't selectable on the website, right?
Correct.
So we do this from time to time on the HCTs, and what it's doing is, we've named it now the max width package on the LPX, but it's where this is normally the edge of the bed, and he had them extend it with this frame extension out. Pretty cool, because that allows you to be able to haul like pallets and things that you need extra width. What did you say yesterday why you did that?
The other trailer, I can't do 2 pallets wide. It's a lot wider than what the actual trailer is. And then on this one, we can haul light plants, and I can put 2 side by side. Where the other one is I can haul 4, but they have to be one in front of the other. Mm-hmm. This should allow me to put 6 on here total.
Perfect.
On this trailer too, we did the lights, LED lights, the spotlights, the new ones.
Yeah.
The winch package, got the synthetic rope in that one. We did the roller on the tilt deck. Helps out a lot for that winch so it doesn't rub on it. And then the drive over fenders, just like the other one, those are pretty much a necessity for what we do. And if skidster bumps into it, whatever, you're not replacing the whole fender.
Sure.
Got extra added D-rings in it everywhere. Then the hydraulic tilt, it's pretty slick.
This one's powered versus the gravity on the
Yes.
other one. What size axles?
10,000 pounds.
Yeah. So
17.5 wheels and tires.
For sure. Makes it pretty well. You don't even have to question it. You just get in and go. What stands out about this one versus your other one?
This one actually is 2 feet longer as well. The width is where it really makes a difference on what I decide to take and what trailer is needed for what type of job.
Yeah, you got more working square footage. Cool. Well, yesterday we were in more of a hurry. I mentioned a while ago when we came back home, we were in a bit of a hurry trying to get to Wagner before they shut down. But just talking a little more about how you got started, how long you've been doing this, and just how you got your start hauling.
So I started doing hauling 2018. Started off with a Diamond C from the beginning with an F Max, and changed up to these trailers here I have now here today. We got into the hauling. We did towing previous to this, so hauling equipment and stuff like that. It's kind of a second nature now.
Yeah, it wasn't anything new.
No, so it's a little bit different. Driving a tow truck versus having a gooseneck trailer. I feel that these are a lot easier to maneuver and get around, and it works out perfect. What we got, the application we need.
So, and we'll talk about it. You from the F Max, you did make a little bit of a step. We won't say who the brand, but say brand X.
Right.
But went to a tilt trailer, and that kind of opened your eyes.
Yes,
Yeah.
So that helped out a lot as far as loading and unloading, like skid steers and stuff like that. To where it showed me that instead of throwing the ramps every time, all the time, that the tilt is way easier, and especially with scissor lifts.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to just drive it on and it tilts right down. And the Brand X trailer is definitely a few steps down from the Diamond C.
I got you. So, I mean, and when you talk about throwing ramps versus a tilt, this is something, I mean, you may unload 3-4 times a day.
Probably at least, around town, could be more.
Yeah.
The ramps they're not that bad with the max ramps you guys got now with the springs in them, but the tilt is the way to go.
It's still the way to go. That's cool. And which we said yesterday, you've run in 1 year, last year, how many miles do you think you ran?
So my truck now is new in August of 21, and it's got 147 on it.
That's wild. Then, so talking about the hauling business, what does a day in the life look like?
We can get called anytime. Generally, for me, it's be up at Wagner around 7 to 5. But there's also instances. A couple weeks ago, we had that cold snap, and they called at 8 o'clock at night. Needed a skid steer brought out to them. They had another skid steer that was gelled up. We went in and picked that up and swapped it out for them. And that's how you keep customers keep calling you back and needing to keep that customer service.
Yeah, that's like the true definition of hot shot. I mean,
right.
That's what it seems like nowadays. Hot shot is just like, it's just a trucking gig. But the true nature of hot shot is when the job calls, like you gotta go.
Yep.
You gotta go, and that's how, like you said, that's how you keep customers, is when they know they can rely on you. They know that you're going to be there on time. They know that you're, like I say, dependable is what it's all about.
If you don't make that call, somebody else will.
That's right. And you will be replaced. Yeah. So now what we're going to do is he didn't really have anything necessarily planned, for the hot rod stuff. We just want to be able to showcase the GTF as well. And so they've got a 71 custom bagged pickup truck, really cool, that we're going to unhook from the HDT, hook up to the GTF, and we'll just do a loading sequence where you can kind of see the GTF in action. And these guys do a lot of playing outside of the work. Obviously, like I was talking about, they are into race cars and hot rods and all the things. So these trailers pull double duty. They work during the week, and then during the weekend they're off playing. So we're going to get to that here right now. Let's go. All right. So we told you swapping trailers, and that's what we're doing. But I want to be real, right? I mean, this is all about reality and the world we live in and trailers and things. And so what just happened?
Well, it's 20 degrees outside and the battery's dead.
Yeah. Lead acid batteries, when it gets under freezing, obviously they tank pretty quick. In which we ran it. You've been running it this morning. It's been sitting for, how long was it sitting at your house?
Probably a month.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's been sitting for a month, pretty well untouched. So this is the reality. They come with the little plug-in charger, but where the trailer sits at your house, I mean,
it's not plugged in.
You're not going to plug in. So anyways, he got a jumper box out, unhooked the trailer. So like I said, we were talking about, do we even show this? I'm like, heck yeah, give me the camera, because this is reality when you're talking about, self-contained hydraulics. It got its own battery. And so anyways, we got the jumper box out, got the HET unhooked. Now we're going to go hook up to the GTF. right, so we got the 71 loaded. What I wanted to start with is just tell us backstory. Like, what's the deal with the GTF? Like, why GTF? You got your other trailers, you know,
Yep.
F-Max and 2 heavy-duty HGTs. Now we have a lighter trailer.
With this trailer, it gives us the opportunity to put, you know, anything as far as the trucks, you know, being a lowered truck, the cars go. I could put skid steers on it. You know, if it's something lighter weight, this trailer does very well for what it is.
Yeah, so if you need to do a job that doesn't require such a heavy trailer and need it, you know, maneuverability, you know, you're talking about moving this stuff from in these more congested towns, like, you know, tighter turns, things like that. The little bumper pull probably comes in clutch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So take us kind of like we did on HDD. Take us on a walkthrough.
So this is 20-foot GTF trailer we got from Country Load up there in Madrid, Nebraska. David, he actually put the winch on it, the lights, battery box in it, and it's 20-footer. 20-footer with 2 6,000-pound axles, the side step on it, and then the smiley rail, which are very handy for anything tying down. You know, your 2-inch straps can go in those anywhere. We put an additional 4 these hooks in it, just versatility wise for tying cars down more or less.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know, this is a stout trailer. I put skids on this before. I've put a mini X on it.
We're gonna. He did that. Not exactly what we advised to do with it, but it is cool to know. I mean, like I said, we're out here with Nick where the product lives, where the product works, and we need to know these things. And so I mean, he was telling me a while ago, like, he really was suspect of the ramps.
Yes.
You know, when he went to load the equipment on it, but you can see, I mean, it didn't do anything to them. They're still perfectly straight. So have you hauled many actual cars on it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We put cars and trucks on it. I mean, I put in a 1-ton truck on it. No, not a dually, but a 1-ton pickup on it before. No issues at all. I mean, this
You've
trailer
had
is
it.
stout.
When did you get this one?
Probably about 3 months ago.
Oh, okay.
3.5 months ago.
I got
It's
you.
dirty. It's used. You know.
Yeah.
We
yeah,
use
for
it.
sure. He uses it for work and play.
Oh yeah.
We had plugged your channel yesterday, but if you go to Dirty Life, you'll see pictures of this trailer out behind the dually. He's pretty good at taking those scenic pictures out here on the passes. So cool. Really, this one, there's not a lot. Oh, the other thing, the GTF is standard with wood floor.
Yep.
And you went with the diamond plate floor on this one.
Diamond plate. I mean, we can put buckets on it. I mean, we can pull this off and look. I put buckets on it. We put light plants have been on it. You know, the tungsten on it. It doesn't dent it up. It doesn't, you know, have any issues. It comes right back. We did do the upgraded to aluminum wheels, and then David at Country Load, he put some extra lights in the side of it here for you know, for the bullet lights.
Ah, yeah. I see that he added some extra clearance lights. Yeah, I mean, when you're hauling stuff like this truck, I mean, the aluminum wheels only make sense.
Right.
Kind of sets it off. And I mean, even your tow pig up there has
matches
aluminum
the
wheels.
pickup.
Yeah, it definitely matches. Sweet. And you saw in the loading footage a while ago, I mean, this truck is bagged, so obviously right now he's got it lowered, slammed down to the frame of the trailer. But even when it was aired up, it's still pretty low, and it loaded nice and smooth.
Yes.
So
didn't drag the bumper, front bumper, rear bumper.
thankfully.
Yes.
Because I'm not trying to buy no bumper for a bag 71 Chevy. So cool. All right. Well, from here we're gonna unload the truck, and then we'll probably start heading back to Texas here pretty soon. But yeah. So we'll catch you here in just a little bit. All right, guys, we got the 71 unloaded, and we're about wrapped up here, Nick. We appreciate you letting us get in your way, and
Thanks for coming out.
yeah, learning about your business. Like we said, get on Facebook and Instagram. You can follow him there, the Dirty Life of.
Yep.
Dirty Life of. You can follow him, Johann's Hauling Service, and J Diamond Cattle Company. That's their meat business as well. We didn't really talk about that, but that's a business up here as well. They're selling processed beef. So anyways, we'll see you guys on the road and catch you on the next one.